All right, here's the geometry extra credit that was offered last week. I didn't want to take class time to do this explanation, so I'm posting this video. All right, so we have a bunch of 30, 60, 90 triangles linked together, and on this one, it's opposite the 30, so one is the short leg. And we can use that to find the missing sides. The hypotenuse here is times 2. But on the second triangle, because this is the 30, this is the 60, on the second triangle, the 2 is the long leg. Okay? So from there, we can go find the short leg by doing divided by the square root of 3. Then, my hint to people that were trying this problem was to not rationalize. If you rationalize early, it just makes a lot of extra work for yourself. So we're going to not rationalize, and you'll see what happens. It's actually beneficial to us. So now we go times 2, and we get 4 over the square root of 3 on the second triangle. And then on the third triangle, by similar reasoning, this is now the long leg, because this is the 60-degree angle here. And we can go back and find the small leg, or the short leg, by dividing by the square root of 3. However, it's nice to do that as 4 over the square root of 3 divided by the square root of 3 is the same as 1 over the square root of 3 times 1 over the square root of 3, multiplied by the reciprocal. And simplifying that, you can see that across the top, that's 4. Across the bottom, you get 3. So I didn't need to rationalize because it rationalizes itself in this process as you go. So from there, we go to the hypotenuse times 2. Then from there, we divide by square root of 3 again. So we'd have 8 over 3 divided by the square root of 3. So we get just 8 over 3 square roots of 3 for the short leg. And on this next triangle here, multiplied by 2, we get 16 over 3 square roots of 3. Just keep going. Divide by the square root of 3. That means we get 16 over 3 square roots of 3. Divided by the square root of 3 again is times the reciprocal. And across the top, 16 times 1 is 16. Across the bottom, we get 3 times the square root of 3 times the square root of 3. And you just want to group it this way. That's the associative property. So you get 16 over 3 times 9, square root of 9, which is 16 over 3 times 3, which is 16 over 9. Okay? Then all we have to do is to go from there to the hypotenuse is times 2. So x is 16 over 9 times 2, which is 32/9. Nice job if you got it.